land. 88% of Jessie's are power punches landed compared to 37% of Dogboe. As we are underway for the WBO Junior Featherweight World Title fight.
All that trash talk is over. I always say, fighters judge. No matter what you say, you judge in the ring. And we gonna see tonight.
373-day layoff. Magdaleно's also going to learn something about himself. You know, you can think you're back, you can train hard, but you never really know until you're back in there, do you, Tim?
Right. There's always uncertainty.
There's a right hand from Dogboe.
Magdaleno pulling straight back, got caught with a right hand by Dogboe, excuse me.
A week ago right now, we saw the return of Amir Khan after a long layoff against inferior competition. He came out and went on the attack. Didn't worry about ring rust or being tested, said, let me get after it here. Obviously a little more circumspect from Magdaleno against an undefeated top contender in Dogboe.
Magdaleno kind of just measuring right now, trying to find his distance, maintain distance, and he's trying to catch Dogboe lunging in with the shots.
That's what some of the pre-fight provocation was about. He wants Magdaleno to come to him, get angry, bring the fight to him, which is where he wants to be.
Obviously, southpaw against orthodox. You have to watch for the clash as they come forward, like moments like that. There's a good exchange right there, and Magdaleno scores a first-round knockdown.
6, 7, 8. Okay.
I told y'all that boy can punch.
Sure can. Oh, what a good left hand that split the guard too. Let's see how Dogboe reacts now with over a minute to go here in round number 1.
Young man punches like a welterweight.
Dogboe has never been knocked down in his career prior to this. Backed up again.
Jesse on push, okay?
Jesse full of confidence right now. He heard him with that shot. Now he's gonna walk him down.
Backing up is Dogboe, throwing the right hand. Left uppercut comes in from the champ.
Dogboe's fighting back. But not real effective with his punches.
Whole new game, isn't it, when you get put in a spot like that?
Everything changes once you get hit. Like I said, you can talk and say
another left hand clips him.
You can say whatever you want. You judge in the ring.
It was a slip that time as he was thrown off balance. Final seconds of this first round. We're going to take a short break. We will come back and show you that knockdown scored by Magdaleno.
Let him go.
Going to work a bit on the inside. And that's the task right now for Isaac Dogboe.
Some swelling under the right eye of Dogboe.
Wide sweeping right hand from Dogboe. Tries to go to the body. Covered up was Magdaleno with those elbows. Tried to split the guard with the right hand. That one did get in. And now they trade. Magdaleno charges in, closes the space, and ties up.
Yeah, occasionally Magdaleno will bag out. And that time, Dogboe stepped with him and threw that overhand right.
Turned into a great round.
Sure did.
Yes, I talked to Greg Serb, the executive director of the Pennsylvania State Athletic Commission. He said that Sean Clark is an experienced referee. He did not expect what happened to happen, but he said at the end of the day, you've got to get up. Whether the referee stops his count at 7, and he was still counting, he said, but it was Nicholson who was arguing with him instead of getting up, and that's why it was a knockout. He said, I'm going to watch the fight with Sean Clark, and then we'll determine what happens next, but it's a good knockout for Jesse Hart.
All right, that puts a wrap on Jesse Hart's victory against Nicholson here as things continue to heat up in round number 3 between Magdaleno and Dogboe.
Depending on whom you believe, it was supposed to go 10 rounds. It went only 5. Dogboe says.
Off balance. Magdaleno's right on top of him.
That was that bolo left hand I talked about.
Dogboe says he cut it short. Magdaleno says, what more am I going to learn from him? It was sparring.
There's a lot of times in sparring sessions where I got my behind whooped, but you know what? When I got to the fight, I was ready.
Well, you had a sparring session against the champion we're watching in here.
I'm writing about one of them right now with Terrence Crawford.
Oh, yeah, I had a great sparring session with him.
Well, leave it to the readers, okay?
Of course, Terrence
hold on to
Crawford, the great undefeated pound-for-pound elite, will be in action on June 9th, welterweight championship fight against Jeff Horn, who upset Manny Pacquiao last year. Horn's going to put his title on the line in Vegas on ESPN Plus.
He wants to mold him to the body, but he's throwing leaping shots, and every now and then he gets lucky with shots over the top, like that one. The smarter Magdaleno stepped back, half step back, and caught him with that left hook, actually.
Mark, he was hearing a lot from his father, Paul Dogboe, the former soldier in the British Army, who has become a boxing trainer to a son who made the Olympics.
You know, not only that, but the youngest Olympian in London 2012, 17 years old, he told his son when he was 14 years old, give me 5 years, you'll make the Olympic team. We'll pursue a championship together. Now, I've seen a lot of father-son acts in this game. We got one ringside and Danny Garcia. We're going to see the best of them in a few weeks with the Lomachenkos. But I've never seen one like Paul and Isaac. Dogboe, he's kind of a boxing buff. He wound up tutoring fighters on the British boxing team. He's a mechanic by trade. He's an artist by inclination. He's a completely self-taught boxing coach. He goes, I invented my own style, and it's peculiar to his son.
Bernardo, what did you hear in that corner?
Joe, as much as Paul Dogboe said, Jessie Magdaleno, don't run before this fight, he told his son, don't stand with him. You need to move until you recover.
And for a moment, a willingness to stand right in front of him as Dogboe scored with the right hand. Magdaleno threw back, and now they tie up in the center of the ring, separated by Benji Esteves.
Dogboe somehow found a way to get Magdaleno to stand directly in front of him and exchange with him. And he's having a little success doing so.
You can see his strength. You can also see why tactically he wanted to upset him enough to bring Magdaleno in, bring the fight. He doesn't want to chase. The less Magdaleno boxes, the better it is for Dogboe.
And also, I can see a little ring rust of Magdaleno.
What do you see that's not quite as sharp, Tim?
He's not real efficient. He's fighting in spots.
Dogboe just landed a right hand.
Timing's a little bit off.
Far better looking round for Isaac Dogboe here. Got into that early hole, a 10-8 round with a knockdown scored in round number 1.
Let him out. 10 seconds.
Good work against the ropes in the second round. Magdaleno came back with that left hand in the third, but a better round here in the fourth for Dogboe.
Khan did great. He had fast hands. His hands looks quick, powerful at 150 pounds.
I was just hoping you guys weren't going to talk yourselves out. 49-second extravaganza.
That was Amir Khan's return. Listen, I know it was target practice against limited competition, but he looked sharp. He looked accurate.
Listen, it took Earl Spence a little bit of time to get that guy out of there, and he fought him on short notice. This young man had...
Oh, a knockdown scored! The champ goes down here in round 5!
Hey, Migo, stay tight. Watch this guy. Let's recover. Hey, don't worry.
Watch this right hand from Dogboe.
There it is. The right hand perfectly timed after that. He tried to go for that right hook.
Right hand, get under it.
Left himself wide open.
Stay right there. Stay.
Dogboe stayed right there
You gotta hold it.
and landed that money punch.
Isaac Dogboe, the undefeated contender, coming at Jessie Magdaleno. A lot of time to work with. Could he pull off the upset here? Big right hand comes into the head. Magdaleno's got to find a way to survive.
Yes, he does. He needs to learn how to tie up. He's not tying up. He's giving him space to shoot them shots. Step in and tie the young man up and stop swinging, leaving yourself wide open.
Another right hand comes in.
Let him go.
He's in trouble.
He's hitting with a bunch of big right hands, especially to the body. He's loading up to the body.
This is the uncertainty I was telling you about.
Magdaleno, the undefeated American with the one-year layoff, trying to survive against Isaac Dogboe. A minute and a half still to go in this round as he fires back for a moment.
Let's not forget yesterday in the interview room, we all left taken with Dogboe's confidence in himself.
Yes. Calm and confident and purposeful. And now, can all that purpose deliver the win of a lifetime?
He doesn't look like a pastor to me.
He's a mean one, if that.
Maybe a George Foreman pastor. But he believes in himself.
Tim, how sturdy does Magdaleno look to you right now?
He has his wits down. Look, he sees the punches coming, but he's still in bad shape right now. He's not where he needs to be right now. He needs to be in the center of the ring. It's target practice right now for Dogboe. Even though he's landing on the arms,
he keeps going to the body. He's not headhunting at all.
Exactly. Jessie don't understand. That's weakening him.
Look at Jessie saying, bring it, right in the middle of the ring.
That's a way of a fighter just trying to get back into the fight, trying to pump himself up to get back into the fight, but he's getting beat right now. Look at his leg.
He looked unsteady, even throwing that left hand to the body, as now he backs up to the near side ropes.
It's good if you're in the movies. It's not great strategy, fellas.
This is playing out like a Hollywood script. The young kid from Ghana who moved to London, who made the Olympics, and has come across the globe confidently talking trash.
But you got to be a little crazy in this game.
And remember this, Jessie Magdaleno had never been knocked down prior to that, amateur or pro. Now he's got to deal with all of it. And a confident Dogboe stalking again. As a respite, as Benji Esteves gives the warning. Round number 6, world title fight. Both unbeaten.
You said it, Tess, confident. That gave Dogboe so much confidence. He's gonna walk down Magdaleno from the fight on. Right now, he's gonna walk him down all night. He feels he has the edge, the power, the faith, everything he needs right now to take the champion out.
What impresses me is that he continues to play to his strengths, the right hand to the body, instead of headhunting.
Right. Well, you go down to the body, guess what? That opens up the head shot.
But when you get a guy in trouble, the natural instinct is, let me take off his head.
Right, right. Well, he was taught right by his father to go down to the body, to bring the hands down.
He was too physical as a soccer player as a kid.
Magdaleno needs to get off those ropes.
How about this world title fight when you're in the midst of round number 6? The champ has been in trouble, and both men have been on the canvas.
Blowing up, ballooning up in weight. You know, coming in.
Another right hand.
Yeah.
He was almost sitting on that blue rope. There's another right hand that backs him up. Final seconds of round number 6, and Dogboe on the offensive again. Great fight, great world title fight. Joe, Tim, Mark, and Bernardo with you here on a great night of top-ranked boxing on ESPN. What has been a sensational world title fight between the champ, the undefeated Jessie Magdaleno, and the hard-charging Isaac Dogboe.
There's that body shot I told you guys about that he landed. He bought himself some time with that body shot because Dogboe backed off a little bit. And now Jessie seems like he caught a second win, and he's coming at Dogboe with combinations, and he knows he's the champion, and he needs to fight like the champion. He's reacting like one right now.
Magdaleno came out, got the best of Dogboe early on, had the knockdown, but then Dogboe in that 5th round, biggest punch of the night, the right hand, and then was on the attack throughout.
To put yourself out of range for that right hand. Boxing 101.
That's not where they want him, and he just paid the price again. Splits the guard with an uppercut, takes an angle to the outside with the right hand, digs to the belt line.
When you sit on the ropes, you're sitting duck. Target practice for Dogboe.
Dogboe is getting the best of it here. Final minute of round number 7. The upset-seeking challenger.
I'm glad to report that despite all the glories of social media, the fight itself.
Dogboe's not doing. He's not using his jab to get inside.
top with that right hand to that corner of Dogboe and his father, Paul.
He wants his son, Isaac, not to lunge with his shots, not to get reckless. He wants him to move.
You know, that he can make adjustments. Now he's dancing around and using his jab occasionally. And he landed that signature body shot that he likes to land.
Right there when Dogboe came forward, there was that left hand to the body, and now Dogboe tries to come right down the middle with a right hand himself. There it is again, trying to time that left hand to the body as he walks forward.
If he uses the jab and kind of hide it, it'll better suit him. Just like that.
There you go. Well said, Tim.
Magdaleno still dangerous. Still dangerous. He looks a little fresh right now. Got a second win. Knows where he's at.
Dogboe's work rate went down.
Yes, drastically.
Let him out, no knockdown. 10 seconds, stop at the bell.
Very good stretch of world title fights. Maybe the most anticipated fight in boxing this year will be on ESPN May 12th from Madison Square Garden. The pound-for-pound best Vasily Lomachenko against Jorge Linares.
That's one place that Magdaleno don't want to be, is on the ropes.
Had never been down in his career, nor had Dogboe. He was hurt badly in that 5th round, was Magdaleno.
Great words by Manny Robles, telling the truth to his fighter.
You better in a spot like this.
Because I think this is anybody's fight right now.
Magdaleno.
2-punch combination with the right hand from Dogboe.
And he landed that lunging right hand, like I told you.
Let's see how much he has to give here, as once again the head shake from Magdaleno saying bring it. Every time he does that, that's exactly what Dogboe has done. Waving him on.
When Magdaleno starts saying bring it on, you know he's in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Any fighter says bring it on.
Body punch and a bent leg from Magdaleno for a moment. Very strong round for Isaac Dogboe. Very strong. And look at the punches in the last round. A 23-6 connect advantage, as once again he had Magdaleno hurt.
He stung Magdaleno right there. You saw Magdaleno step back and step in and grab him. Dogboe actually started off moving, trying to find different angles to attack Magdaleno.
I'm so impressed with Magdaleno the last round, the way he was boxing, the way he had collected himself. It was masterful. All of a sudden he's back.
He's down! The champ is down for the 2nd time!
5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, son.
Let's see what Dogboe can do. Coming straight at Magdaleno.
And all of a sudden he found himself back on the ropes and getting hit with those kind of body shots.
Undefeated American and never been down. Now going to the body is Isaac Dogboe. Trying to find an uppercut. Good right hand to the body as well.
He stalks looking for that body shot.
He's looking for it. Those body shots are setting up those head shots. Magdaleno sitting right there.
He goes down again. It's over. There's a new world champion. His name is Isaac Dogboe. In a fight that had 4 total knockdowns, with each man on the canvas, Isaac Dogboe is the new junior featherweight world champion. And to make it official, here's Lupe Contreras.
Declaring the winner by way of technical knockout. And now the new WBO junior featherweight world champion, Royal Story.